The wisdom of this simple act has been proven to me many times over. If you make your bed every morning, you will have accomplished the first task of the day. It will give you a small sense of pride, and it will encourage you to do another task and another and another. By the end of the day, that one task completed will have turned into many tasks completed. Making your bed will also reinforce the fact that little things in life matter. If you can't do the little things right, you will never do the big things right. At some point, we will all confront a dark moment in life. If not the passing of a loved one, then something else that crushes your spirit and leaves you wondering about your future. In that dark moment, reach deep inside yourself and be your very best. Like the small rubber boat we had in basic SEAL training, it takes a team of good people to get you to your destination in life. You cannot paddle the boat alone. Find someone to share your life with. Make as many friends as possible, and never forget that your success depends on others. In life, you will face a lot of circuses. You will pay for your failures. But if you persevere, if you let those failures teach you and strengthen you, then you will be prepared to handle life's toughest moments. You will have to be your very best. You must rise above your fears, your doubts, and your fatigue, no matter how dark it gets. Know that life is not fair and that you will fail often. But if you take some risks, step up when times are toughest, face down the bullies, lift up the downtrodden, and never ever give up. If you do these things, then you can change your life for the better, and maybe the world. If you want to change the world, be your very best in the darkest moments. How each of us should approach our lives. Life is a struggle and the potential for failure is ever present. But those who live in fear of failure, or hardship, or embarrassment will never achieve their potential. Without pushing your limits, without occasionally sliding down the rope headfirst, without daring greatly, you will never know what is truly possible in your life. To be happy, we need something to solve. Happiness is therefore a form of action. It's an activity, not something that is passively bestowed upon you. Problems never stop. They merely get exchanged and/or upgraded. Happiness comes from solving problems. The key word here is solving. Uncertainty is the root of all progress and all growth. As the old adage goes, the man who believes he knows everything learns nothing. We cannot learn anything without first not knowing something. The more we admit we do not know, the more opportunities we gain to learn. If you're avoiding your problems or feel like you don't have any problems, then you're going to make yourself miserable. If you feel like you have problems that you can't solve, you will likewise make yourself miserable. The secret sauce is in the solving of the problems, not in not having problems in the first place. Our values are imperfect and incomplete, and to assume that they are perfect and complete is to put us in a dangerously dogmatic mindset that breeds entitlement and avoid responsibility. The only way to solve our problems is to first admit that our actions and beliefs up to this point has been wrong and are not working. A lot of people are afraid to accept mediocrity because they believe that if they accept it, they'll never achieve anything, never improve, and that their life won't matter. The rare people who do become truly exceptional at something do so not because they believe they're exceptional. On the contrary, they become amazing because they're obsessed with improvement. And that obsession with improvement stems from an unerring belief that they are, in fact, not that great at all. Self-awareness is like an onion. There are multiple layers to it. Certainty is the enemy of growth. Many things in life are not your fault, but it is your responsibility. It's not your fault you were born in a bad neighborhood, but it's up to you to move out of there. The problem was that your emotions defined your reality. Change your life by changing your values. Pick values that matter: honesty, kindness, not fame or glory. Choose the best set of problems you can find. A good problem to have is having too many good friends and not having time to hang out with all of them. Life is a never-ending series of problems. If you're poor, you have to worry about food and shelter. If you're rich, you have to worry about not getting robbed or your portfolio crashing. The only way to overcome pain is to first learn how to bear it. Life is more fun being all in or all out. No interesting story has come from, "I once almost started that project." I found that the amount of money you make is directly proportional to your level of, "I'm going to make it happen" energy. Walk with that energy. Go deep. Few people in the world have the patience to go deep on a topic. Commit to going deep on a skill, and in 3 months you'd be better than 90% of the people in that field. You can generally see how successful someone will be by how well they cope with boredom. A lot of money I made was just consistently doing simple things over a long period of time. Finding yourself. Create yourself. Ambition is a lonely place. You may have a great co-founder or spouse, but the battle is internal and you're alone. People will leave the arena over time, but really it's you versus you. A free man speaks drunk thoughts while sober. People love you when they're doing better than you. If they find out you're doing better, they resent you. Excuses are silent thieves. With every "I can't," "not now," and "maybe later," they rob you of your energy, focus, and dreams. Recognize when they creep in. Change the narrative. Flip the script. I can learn. This is the moment. And why not me? Empowered words create an empowered life. Declutter your environment and your mind. Excuses thrive in chaos. Simplify your space, prioritize your tasks, and watch your clarity grow. Protect your energy. Ask yourself, does this add to my goals or drain me? Say no to distractions and yes to what moves you forward. The power to change your life is already within you. You are stronger than your excuses. Start today. Ditch one excuse. Take one small step, and let this be the momentum for 2025. What will be your next step? Money isn't limited. The scarcity mindset keeps you stuck. Money is flowing all around you, waiting for you to tap into it. Stop chasing money. The harder you chase, the more it runs. Instead, focus on adding value to people's lives. Money reflects your energy. If you feel unworthy, money won't stay with you. Heal your self-worth to attract abundance. Money is a tool, not a goal. Stacking cash for the sake of it will leave you empty. Use money to create freedom, support others, and make a difference. Giving leads to receiving. When you hold on to every cent, you block the flow. Give without strings attached, and watch abundance return in ways you never expected. Big problems equals big rewards. The size of the problem you solve equals the size of your reward. Stop playing small, lean into challenges and watch the money flow. Your beliefs shape your reality. Think money is evil? It will avoid you. Believe it's hard to get? It will be. Change your mindset and money will change its direction toward you. Often we create a false dichotomy to soothe our sense of inaction and stagnation by saying the life we are currently living isn't really us. It helps us feel better about ourselves if we imagine there's more going on than meets the eye. Actions build habits and leads to a character change. So anything you do with consistency reliably defines who you are. Change is possible. It just costs you stagnation, comfort, and inaction. One day, the famous French philosopher Sartre sees a man in the gutter looking disheveled. The men recognize each other from boyhood. The man in the gutter says, "You must believe me. This isn't who I really am. Remember me for who I was." Sartre responds, "Make no mistake, my friend. This is exactly who you are." We either allow the false self to live through our actions or we allow our true sense of being to behave its way out of us. But we only know each other by what we actually do. Even choosing to do nothing is an action. It is easy to complain about the demands of this world. Easy to find reasons to avoid doing. Easy to wish for the right time or the right circumstance or the right feeling to flit upon you. Be a verb. Create change in your life. Do the thing that you were born to do. Or, upon finding that you cannot or do not wish it quite as much as you thought, do something else instead. Just keep going one step at a time. Joy arrives shrouded in difficult decisions and courageous movements, and uneasy practices and the discipline of placing one foot in front of the other over and over, and in the mystery of letting go.